give me Coke. Do you have Coke? And ask them the price of Coke. Cola, cola, cola. But it was not cola, it was Coke. Remember Coke? And what's Coke? Cola. It's not Coke in Korean. Cola. Good. So Coke. Do you have Coke? And they said yes. Please give me Coke. Oh, please give me Coke. I want a Coke. Coke? Remember Coke in Korean? What's Coke? So do you have?
Hey, this video's on here forever.
And he said yes. What's yes?
He said yes.
Please give me Coke. Oh, please give me Coke. I want a Coke. Coke. And ask them the price of Coke. How much is this? How much is
How much is this?
What's this? Then you leave.
Thank you.
After buying something, you always say thank you.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh my God, how many predicaments have people gotten themselves into?
Right. Okay.
Should I pause this?
Yeah, you just pause it and push it.
Oh my God.
Next one. But yeah, no. So
These are the lessons. Like, there's so many more things that you encounter before you need to ask for a Coca-Cola. That's on there too?
Yeah,
wait
this
a minute.
Right
Just
this is what they're
why?
trying to show, right?
Okay.
Let's see.
He's also acting it out. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Coke. How much is this?
Coke.
Coke?
Coke.
It's Coke.
Nobody said nothing to her. Like, was that a real thing? Like,
Well, also she's the teacher.
right. Well, like somebody teaching her. Like, where did you learn that from?
Yeah.
American and then say nothing.
Coke.
So this is another old infomercial. and they have a song.
Is this Korean? Did they always do that? They did it with the washing of the hands in COVID.
Oh man, yeah. It's like Ebonics and hooked on phonics.
Hero bodies.
Hooked on phonics in Korea.
Girl, you look good though.
I know.
Was this in the 80s or 90s?
That'd be 80s. 80s, I'm sure.
Washing of the hands, you remember this? Just type in like a Korean wash your hands song.
Korean wash your hands song?
Yeah, let's see what it says. Because it'll probably come right up.
Wash your hands song. Yeah.
See? During COVID.
Which one?
It was like very formal, so it was like basic.
Ooh, they got a dance right there.
Yeah. Just play that. Let's see. Does it say COVID on it?
It's part of it, I'm sure. 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
These are the school kids doing it, I think. They were all taught it at school. I saw this. This is on the news, I think. They do a song for everything, and it's not a bad idea. Like, if you want something to stick in your head. Yeah. Yes.
Don't touch your eyes, nose, mouth. Well,
But wash is the same. Is that a universal word?
what?
Like wash.
Oh, wash. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you put your hands together. That's all it is. There you go. You put your hands together. That's how you do it. You can't. It's universal if you can explain it like this. Right. Oh. Yeah, it's famous word.
Instead of like, give the stripper money. Don't get going.
God.
I mean, they went hard on it, right? They like that BTS. Even if it's tough. We should do a comp of all the songs. All songs they've done.
Wash your hands.
The funniest thing was I didn't even know that was like news to all men, right? Wash your hands. Because it's just you do it. You just do it, especially as a woman, and we all do it.
It's all men. It's just men. They were targeting.
I mean, I didn't hear any women going, now I gotta wash my hands. None. Zero. Even the dirtiest of them.
I don't know.
Zero. I'm telling you right now. I watch a lot of dirty women on the podcast.
I'm sure there's a lot of women that don't wash their hands.
There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be, just like there's gotta be anything.
You don't wash anything. Yeah,
But it was like universal for men. It was like, and I'm like, what the?
I don't know.
It's a choice for you guys. Like, you guys are touching your privates. Don't you want to make sure you don't get it? I don't know.
I always be clean. Sanitize.
Yeah, that's the story. I'm only touching myself. I don't touch anything else. I just walked in, pulled out my piece. I didn't touch anything. But you're touching doorknobs. You're touching things when I'm walking. You don't even realize what you're touching out. It's like a good time to just like reset your germs when you're in the bathroom, right? You never know.
So you think guys are really dirtier than women?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's proof. Yeah. Oh my God. That game that we were playing about like who's more likely to do this, there was like stuff about prostitutes or whatever, like older women, or there was some question about like hooking up randomly.
Whoa.
And it was like you and Kevin, it was like not even a thought. It was like, well, of course.
Well, that's because
it's just that mentality.
That's just a simple act of you can't get it like women can. Like women can.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but
so
maybe it's not the best like analogy, but it's the mindset of like, of course, like I'm gonna take it where I can get it.
Yeah.
Why do I need to wash my hands? It's just kind of like flippant attitude. Like
I still want to wash my hands, and I don't want anybody to be dirty or anything like that. Prostitutes, they're probably not that dirty. Like compared to like a girl that's just out there and not even caring, that's probably even dirtier. Prostitutes want to stay clean, right? They want to smell good. So,
yeah, they want to continue working.
So I think
most of them, unless they're on meth or drug addicts, and they just ain't thinking clearly, and they just trying to get to the next fix.
Right. Well, those type of prostitutes.
You gotta take a survey before you pick the one. You give them a survey.
Well, high class prostitutes are probably cleaner than the average woman.
Agitated? Do you get agitated quickly? Probably drug addict.
Speaking of dirty, that's what I was going to show you. I got a video to show you now. So, who do you think is like? What's the dirtiest song you ever heard, like from a woman?
Oh, from a woman.
Yeah.
Because I was literally going to say, window to the wall, to the sweat drip down my wall. Like,
that's
maybe.
Okay, that's not like Too Short dirty. You never heard Too Short song?
Oh, maybe. No. I'm sure I did. I thought that was Too Short, honestly.
No, it's Lil Jon.
Okay. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
He has his own songs? I thought he just like threw himself on other people.
Well, he's a DJ, but he says the hooks like that. He's to the window, to the wall. Yeah.
I didn't even know until like Chris Rock stand up. Okay, so woman. It's probably Missy Elliott for some reason. That's like my first thought, but she didn't really.
Like what song?
She talks about like going down on maybe no. Oh, Lil Kim, how many licks? But white dude. His name was John. He had a clean tattoo and a.
How about WAP? Is kind of like is that kind of dirty? I don't.
WAP? Is that a person?
WAP.
Is that a Lil Kim song?
Megan Thee Stallion and.
Oh yeah, and like Cardi B, but I think Lil Kim probably
tops it
for me. Yeah.
Which one? You said the.
I know. I don't know if it's how many licks. I'm trying to think of all the lyrics now to see if like.
We got Trina.
I don't really know a lot of Trina.
Okay, this is old school. It's just, but a lot of people, be like, WAP is dirt, like the newer songs.
Yeah, like Cardi B's pretty. I guess maybe Cardi B.
So,
like, she's probably dirtier than Lil Kim because Lil Kim was like. I mean, even though the 90s were pretty reckless, I do feel like we really censored women in terms of the industry. Like, there was a certain line for her that she couldn't cross that Cardi B just, like, walked over, smashed, and hit the road. Like, gone already. Right?
Well, yeah. She's trying to stay. She got money now. She's trying to stay kind of clear from too raunchy, I guess.
Yeah, like, the more money you get, the less raunchy you get.
There's no need to do it no more.
But she's still pretty... but it's, like, mainstream. She made it... Totally fine.
Yeah, right. Who, Lil Kim?
No, well...
Who started it?
Lil Kim started? Well, to me.
Okay.
I'm sure there's people... I'm sure Trina probably was before Lil Kim.
No, she's
She
an
wasn't?
actor.
Okay,
Yeah, Lil
she
Kim
was?
was
Oh,
pretty
wow.
up there. But we're gonna go deeper into Lil Kim because there's somebody way before that that's
Who?
probably way dirtier.
Who?
Lil Kim in like the fucking 50s or some shit like that. I'm gonna show you in a minute.
Billie
But
Holiday? Just kidding.
I want to show you the dirtiest girl I've heard because it's like a famous TikTok kind of sensation.
Oh, Bad Baby?
Is that her name? No, this is called PP Cocaine. Have you heard of her?
Oh my God, no!
Okay, listen to this. She just.
I'm trying to like.
It's pretty.
Like,
it's
what's
pretty
her
good.
angle?
Yeah. Okay, let's listen to this. It's
Like your penis?
PP Cocaine. Yeah, I have no idea, baby. Baby.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
These are the videos.
Who is this?
PP Cocaine.
That's a person? I
It's
thought it was the title of her song.
No, that's her song. That's her name. This song is called what is this? Oh, DDL.
What?
Wait, what is the name?
I feel like I know her. I feel like I hired her.
Well, on TikTok, she like famous. She got famous on TikTok. Let's see if we get somebody dirty. Not comfortable. She's almost like barely 20. What, 20? You think?
Lizzo started that. I mean, Lizzo has
The butt?
Yeah, like that. The girls on the stairs. That's a Lizzo video. One of her old ones.
Mm.
They're all in black, but same thing.
All the videos.
Literally.
So okay, that's dirty. We're gonna vote right now. Who's dirtier? I'm gonna take it back real quick. Somebody that did this way before.
I don't think she's dirtier than any other girl that's out there right now. This one, honestly.
I mean, dirty's a bad name, I guess, but
Raunchier,
culture,
offensive,
inappropriate, sexually, super
sexually graphic.
Yeah, very.
I don't think she's. I don't think she's
and,
any more sexually graphic than anybody that's out there right now.
Really?
I don't.
Huh.
Because there's only like, how far can you go? Unless you're
she
like,
just sang it and then she's like,
come in my butt. She literally said
Yeah.
that, like something like that.
I never heard nobody say that right out there. They probably say
I don't know.
doobie from the back or something like that.
Hit it
But
from the back,
She's
yeah.
she's trying to go that deep into it. So
Yeah, like,
I think she's
But
winning.
I guess I'm kind of like maybe they're just, I don't have, like, my line is, I don't really have one.
What's it with the line?
I mean,
what?
whoa.
With your butt?
unless- No, well,
What do you
no.
mean?
I'm not talking personally sexually. I'm talking about like content, like when I'm listening to things. I mean, there's, because it's life. Like, people do that stuff. I don't,
Yeah.
but people do. I know.
That's cool. Just it's appropriateness. You know what I mean? Like you're not just gonna.
Yeah,
be,
but life imitates art. Art imitates life. So
Right.
it's kind of like, because now you got me thinking, like, there's a lot of content that speaks about real, it's painful things, like the RAPE, right? Like there's a, like Tori Amos thinks about it. There's a Catherine, your girl. When we were kids, she locked me in a room and she was like, listen to this song. And it was Tori Amos, and it's like all about her experience. It is a real life experience she had. She's open about it, but it's called Me and a Gun.
Me and a Gun?
Me and a Gun.
Mm.
And the song is intense. And it's all about her experience being assaulted. Like,
Raped.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't say it on YouTube. That's why I was like, R.A.P.
You can't say
You can't say it.
on
You
YouTube.
can't say it.
Really?
Yeah, they'll like,
In the conversation? That's
no, you
ridiculous.
can't even say, I'm going to say it because I'll cut it out. But they
That's
call it
ridiculous.
essay because you cannot say, yeah. You know how much like law stuff I watch? I watch
But-
all this court
but
stuff. You
the
can't
song-
you can't even say on
You can
YouTube.
s-
They'll demonetize you. Yeah, I don't know what
the hell does that do?
it's an algorithm. So I don't know why
why?
someone put it in, but they don't, because the words don't mean that it's happening. Nobody
what
who's,
else they gonna do
hold
that
on,
to? What word?
nobody, like, is it a way to
Can't say
censor the RAPing? Like, is it a way to censor that? Because if you're doing that, you don't say it. You're not like, I'm RAPing right
Is that
now.
gonna trigger somebody
So
to do it?
so what
Like,
is the
what the-
point
is it
in
a-
the
is it some
algorithm?
study? If they can show me a study that
Yeah, like
triggers
the more
people to
you
do
say it, yeah, maybe
but that
that's
don't make
it.
sense. You can't talk about.
Yeah, you
and
can't
use
say
that
it.
word.
You can
Is there-
talk about
can
it.
Can you use a different word for? I don't know a different word.
Essay. So people started
RAPE?
using. You
But
can't say that.
Say that either.
You can say it like once. You know, it's one of those. Like, it's like the
You can
FC.
say
Not FC.
that.
You
No,
can.
You sure?
Well, here's the thing. So, a lot of people who are talking about court cases, because I guess that's what I watch on YouTube.
Right.
I watch about like real court cases, and there was the
Right.
Weinstein one. There was like a lot of them happening recently,
Right.
and all of the YouTubers just started saying SA because they were saying too much in their content. Clearly, that they got demonetized. So if you say it too much, it triggers something. So there must be like a ticker. So there's like a ticker on your stuff. And it's like, if you've said it too many times, they demonetize
What did she say?
you.
Come in my butt. How many times can you say that?
Right, but this is just out there. Put it in a song. Put it, just like I said about Kanye. I was like, if you put it in a song.
I guess that's not illegal, so that's why, because it's okay to
put it in a song. Just like watch RAPE.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I gotta look that up.
It's weird because how many but this is interesting that we're going down this road, and let's see if anything's censored on here, because it's not, if it's in a song, right?
Yeah.
But also the record labels are paying for it probably, and there's probably a clearance because it's like, and it's not monitored the same way.
They need to get.
There must be a different monitoring status for, like, you know, music that's promoted by a label as opposed to just like an independent channel.
Who's running this shit?
I know.
But
that's what I started to notice. I started to notice like the word sexual assault. I'm like saying it like this, as if I'm not really saying it. I should just say
it to know what it is.
When they started being like ridiculous. SA, and I'm like, why are they saying SA? What is? I started.
Sometimes it's just easier to say. Yeah, but yeah.
No. They were saying it, and because they'll comment on it. Wow. They'll say, I don't want to say it too much, and it's a new thing.
Because can you say sex?
Wonder.
How many times can you say sex?
I don't know, because in these cases that doesn't come up that much.
You gotta get a new YouTube. This is ridiculous.
I know, right? Twitter's worse. I'm not on Twitter. Everybody's talking about Twitter. So, yeah. I am still banned from Twitter. I'm still banned from Twitter. And the last thing that I posted was that Will Smith hit Chris Rock, slapped Chris Rock in the face, and got an Oscar. Like, you can't beat it. That's what I wrote. You can't beat it.
And they took you off of here for that?
And I'm not saying that's why they did it, but that is, I never tweet. I haven't tweeted in 5 years.
You don't know what it is.
No, because I tried to write to them, and then they were like, "Nope, you're still." They didn't answer it. It's like trying to contact Lyft. It's like trying to contact Spotify. Like, I wrote to them, and I was like, "Please look at this again, because I'm never on here." But I'm a real human. Because sometimes they'll just deactivate you if they think you're a bot. But I was like, I'm a real human, and I have no idea why I'm banned. This doesn't make sense. And they were like, "No, we looked into it. You're banned."
What?
Or what happens is I can search it still, but I cannot post anything. Like, my account.
Can you just change your email, or they hook it up?
I mean, I could create a whole new one.
Is it hooked up to your phone?
I don't know.
Oh, because then you can't do anything.
If your phone number, but you could also get a new phone number. Like, you could probably. I opened a new Uber, but it's real difficult.
It's scary in the future if everything's connected.
And you can never get a person on the phone. You can't talk to a human to explain these situations. Right. It's all an algorithm.
Ooh. That's crazy. You might have to make a movie on that. Hope the White takes our idea.
You don't even have to make a movie. China's done it, right? China's really implemented it into their social freedoms.
But yeah, just show me in a situation where I'm like, I can't do nothing because they canceled everything.
Remember that Black Mirror?
I'm stuck in the snow, and I want to order some Postmates, or I want to order some help, and they're like, your number is like canceled or something.
Yeah. So why don't you just talk to the chat bot?
Right.
You're in the freezing rain, and you're like, talk to the chat bot, please. Remember the Bryce Dallas Howard Black Mirror? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Social credit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
You didn't know that though? What is crazy is the SA. Like, you can't even come up with different terms. Like, what do you call it now? Overpowering instead of the RAPE or SA. He overpowered her. What do you call it?
You gotta make your own slang words for it. Like, You got taken for your nookie.
Overtaken? Yeah.
Taken for your nookie.
Back alley overtake.
Okay. Right.
Criminal.
Your
Like, it's
cookie
just
was stolen, okay?
No wonder,
But,
like, these...
So look. So check this out.
Okay, the most dirty. Let's see. I bet it's on here and I bet all the words are, but for some reason...
So we're going to play it. This by Lucille Bogan.
That's the person? Shave him boy?
Shave 'em dry is what this is called.
No. This was not back then.
Yes, back then. Here's the
You won't shave
thing. She definitely led the way.
No way.
Yes.
I think if we look it up, she was current, but they made it sound like...
No. There's some other stuff that's really dirty, but she's like one of the dirty ones.
What's the year?
The year of
What was the name? Lucille what?
Lucille Bogan.
Bogan.
Listen.
This one is Shimmy Dry.
Look it up. She's so dirty, you gotta look it up.
Yeah.
What does shave 'em dry mean?
Shave it dry, yeah. Yeah, we need to see what shave it dry.
I want to tell my pops to get somebody to sing this song in this blues
I
event.
should sing this for my voice audition.
She died. She died in 1948, so this is like 30. This is like 1930s or something. I mean, underground. I'm sure it's black. Underground music, blues area. They was like, yeah, they was loving it, but they was. I'm sure she probably wasn't even the dirtiest. Like she got it probably from somebody else that they didn't let it out public. You really had private stuff back in the day. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, everybody didn't know about it. So.
Okay.
Oh.
Always.
Hey.
So pause this.
Okay.
In movies, and it'll be like the late 1800s, and they're saying the F word. They're saying all these words, and I'm like, did they talk like that back then? Or even like the 1700s, they'll say things, and I'm like, this is just Hollywood. Like, did they say these things? But they did. Like, I bet they did. Where did the F word come from? Like, these origins, right? Yeah.
That's a good. We should look that up. That's
origins of
FUCK.
Of cursing.
I'm sure, like, because it's cursing in every culture.
You call it cursing origins,
right? Because in every culture is cursing. Because it's more of like expressing your words in a bad way. Like, what the hell is that, right?
Yeah.
I think there's every culture. I would guess that.
I'm in love with this.
Yeah. So crazy.
I want to know how much shit she got in. Where's the documentary on her?
I know, right?
Like South Fat Cat.
Los Angeles.
It gets fat from sucking. I got fat from what?
From effing. Fucking.
Fat from fucking.
She just grabbed with the comeback. Whalebone.
Yeah. And my I love that she's laughing in it too.
$2. She's definitely prostitute. I knew about the prostitute.
The first person me.
That's what I'm saying.
Not that she was a prostitute, but she was a stripper.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Back in the days, they had the whorehouses and stuff. They sung too, so they had some stuff in like the public. It was like private concert. People were loving that shit. You know what I mean? There was a lot of
regulations.
Right. No cancel.
Next.
No cancel.
They're just laying in the bed. Next.
Oh, so but you hear about remember the guy we talked about I think last podcast, Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah, but not do you know more? Sloppy Drunk Blues. I'm obsessed now.
Oh, you want to hear more about her stuff?
Yeah,
But
I'm like, forget that other girl, pee popcorn,
right.
pee popcorn. I mean, this is because just think of the dangers of this. Like it's.
Dangers of what? Oh no, really?
I know what is. Is that a cricket?
Yes, it's like in the wall right there. So
because it's like on one.
really
This
loud.
cricket's on cocaine. Talking
What?
about pee.
Just kick the wall right there.
Really?
It's just it will
Oh my
stop.
God, hold on.
Watch. It's in the wall right there. One more time.
Just a little. We're trying to obey.
Yeah, crickets.
At least he's
wall,
respectful.
Man. I don't know how they're getting in because
Oh, at least he's
I had to
respectful.
open the socket up.
Dude, that's how like crazy I am. When I saw the little sticky things that you had back there and the crickets. Oh no, it was a lizard that was caught in it.
Yeah.
I get sad. Like I get sad, and it's just like move on. Like
Yeah.
move on. But I get.
Oh yeah, you can become crazy.
I'm there. 100%.
There's somebody that's like crazy over it, like, I'm sure.
And I can like.
And the reality is, like, we're going around eating meat every day with slaughtered animals.
Well,
like,
it's
kind of like, come on.
The reality is, if we were never to eat meat, the world would be worse off.
Oh yeah.
Not only our cognitive
brains,
ability,
our brains wouldn't be
Not
as
only
big.
that, but just the land. There is a circle of life and an order. So the
Right.
vegan, like when they take it that too far, it's like, okay, let's just let them all run around here.
Right.
But like all of them, and they have no idea what that
Just
would mean.
multiply, right.
Yeah, but you know, on the other side of that, there's the mass manufacturing and what do you call it? The farming, mass farming. What do they call that? Where they just this awful. What is it?
Farming animals, you mean?
No, that processed farming. Why am I blank? I'm blanking.
Yeah.
I want to look this up because it's annoying that I can't.
You know that.
Factory farming. Factory farming.
Yeah.
Just the pollution that factory farming does to the earth, not even the torture that it does to the animals. Like, let's just say the pollution in itself is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So if we could just find a medium where our carbon footprint isn't so drastically disastrous and we're not torturing animals, but we're just also eating them in a fair
nice
and
way.
humane
We take
order.
them out I'm sure they're humane.
Take them out and
taking
shoot them
out.
with it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're like it should be a.
Their regulations are
Well,
awful.
you do have to be like.
But it's our
careful with-
consumption too.
Yeah, well, like so you don't want to kill them.
Double
with,
burgers.
You don't want to kill them with
The
gunpowder.
double burger. Factory farming.
Gunpowder hamburger. You don't want that, so they do it in a different way. But
What's
it's
also so sad
like
is when
slice
the
and dice.
impossible stuff though, the impossible stuff and the beyond. What's really sad is when you find out those are actually very unhealthy for you.
Yeah,
Also.
I heard that. Yeah,
And it's like why are
this
you
is
in this
bad.
business?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is fooling you. Yeah, it's
It's
stupid.
like screw you, because
Yeah.
you're just. It's like
No,
you know.
I don't
the boy
believe.
cried wolf. I
I don't know if it's a belief, but I don't believe in vegetarianism. You know, I feel
I
like
mean, it exists. You can't not believe in it,
well, I don't
but
believe
for
it's
you
the way
personally,
to go,
yeah.
like for health or anything, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you maybe just ate so much meat, you just have to do that. But I just feel like we evolve like this. So
Yeah, I mean, you don't
how
get
you
it
gonna
from
take
tofu.
something away that
Definitely.
you evolved from? Like you can't eat as much, but you still. That's what we ate.
Are you gonna stop the
evolve.
animals from killing each other too? Because like, how far are we gonna take this?
No,
if,
yeah,
if
animals
that's
are all-
if
no,
that's
there's-
why if that's why you're a
there's
vegetarian,
a couple animals that's a vegetarian, but you know,
like
yeah,
you're
they eat
cool
meat.
with the alligator eating the zebra out of the water, but
Yeah.
but like not cool with us feeding.
We probably
So it's
could.
just like
We probably could eat like
there's an order.
less meat because we don't use that much energy as we used to in the forests and all
100%.
that. But
And they would.
it's capitalism. They want to make some money and feed us something that's addictive.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
100%. McDonald's.
Right.
Not saying
yeah.
any names. McDonald's.
With steroids in it. Yeah.
Yeah. But the steroids is more preservatives. Like it's bigger. It's not even about. I feel like there wasn't really a long game to all of it, but it was a lot of little games, you know? It's just a
Right.
bunch of little games that ended up
Yeah. No,
long-term effects,
right.
which is sort of everything that we do to ourselves and our bodies.
Everything that's good, it seems
Mhm.
like it's bad if you do it too much. Like, isn't that crazy? Like anything that's really good,
Anything that you want.
that you
Anything you
want,
desire Yeah, tends to be dangerous when
because you have too much of
overused,
it.
when
Because
yeah.
I mean, what they say, you know, something too much is going to be bad for you.
But like,
You know what I mean? Like,
is watermelon too bad? Like,
if you
you know,
if
because
you eat
there's
it
like
every
certain
day
things.
and all day,
Could
I'm
that be
sure
bad?
it's something bad to it. If you
I mean,
all day,
if
every
you're
day,
eating other
probably
things too,
constant
but you just
diarrhea,
eat
maybe.
tons. I mean, is
Yeah.
that bad though?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Was it bad diarrhea? Diarrhea. I mean, I guess your traveling ability would be limited, but if you know the song, you're good.
Right.
Everybody knows this. Diarrhea.
Right.
I already got it.
Yeah, too much of anything can make is bad for you, right? As a habit, it's bad for you. That's
If it
what
overpowers your mind and like your other abilities,
well, if
like
you're
the
doing
things
too much of it, it's obviously overempowering your mind. You know what I mean? Like you're doing too much of it, so your mind wants it.
I'm just
too
trying to
much.
like, you know, play devil's advocate on that. Like, is there it like cucumbers? Can you eat too many and they'll like you become?
Yeah. I'm sure you just
It's like your mama
cucumbers
said.
every day is not healthy. I'm sure. It's all day, every day. Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah, I'm
has
trying
to
to think of something that wouldn't be that
Like
like
what? Like
in addiction to
addiction to like
working hard.
I mean,
Yeah, of course
okay,
that is bad. It can be
So
bad.
water is pretty.
No, you
need
can
it
kill
all the
yourself.
time.
100%,
Too much
you
water,
can.
right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I didn't know this until it happened to someone that almost died.
Damn.
And she was a fitness trainer. She was like fitness. She literally, I was like, where have you been? And she was like, I was in the hospital.
Wow.
I overhydrated. And I laughed. And she was like, no,
Yeah.
I did.
See, that's what I think.
You can drown yourself.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, I had a poster. It was an elephant on a fucking beach ball
Yeah.
balancing himself. And I always live by that. Like, you just, life about balance.
No matter how hard it is.
It's all about balance. Like, you can have a little bit of this, a little of that, but if you go too far this way or go too far this way, it's not good.
Dip
in
in,
every
dip out.
situation,
Dip in and dip out.
I could be like balanced. Like, oh, today's not going so well, or this is not going so well, but
Right.
I just balance in between, and it
Yeah,
should be okay.
honestly, it doesn't matter
What you
how
eat,
crazy.
you know, and what you
Crazy your
the bad habits, good habits.
Right.
You need to
And I'm not,
balance.
I mean, I'm like most serial killers, if they operated off of that, they probably wouldn't have got right.
Oh, balance their
Don't overdo it.
killings.
It's that last one. It's that last kill. That last kill gets them. Right? Like I just had to do one more. Or in the movie, it's always like that one more bank rob, or that one more job.
That's just being greedy.
Ocean's 11.
Oh, you mean just being greedy and
Anytime you hear somebody say, "This is my last one," you're like,
well, balance will still be like it's not your last one. You're just gonna do it a little while out.
No, it's true.
You know what I mean?
No, I
So
know,
that's
I know.
different.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
No, it's true. But I mean, like the mindset of overtake, it's kind of like the addiction.
Well,
it's like not really going to be their last
balance
one.
themselves out by having that thought of killing somebody and being like they're gonna maybe go.
Don't say it. I know. I was like,
hurt something, or just maybe a fake animal. I don't know.
maybe boxing.
Yeah. Maybe. But then they'd be like scary. I'm saying it'd be scary because they'd be scared as hell to get hit. But they'll probably just want to do some old punk ass shit
why
and
they don't.
hurt somebody else. Yeah.
This last
I
one
don't know
though,
how
he
you
was he
balance
started
that.
boxing. This last one,
You
he
need to
started
balance their ass
boxing.
in jail, like locked up, or medications. Maybe just so strung out they can't do nothing like that.
So the one who killed this
All serial killers
alleged.
should be on heroin.
So the suspect who allegedly killed the 4 students, he was boxing. But it was more for fitness purposes. He became vegan. He was like so obsessive, it almost sort of fueled it.
Okay.
But wait, we have to finish this stuff.
Okay, I just want to show you that dude's face is just you can say
You see it in the eyes.
Right. It's
Yo,
like,
you could just tell when
you
someone's
know
eyes
it's
are
crazy
blank.
right there. Like he doesn't look right.
Have you ever met somebody whose eyes just don't read? There's just they don't read. Like I don't even know how to describe it because it's not void of emotion. Yeah. It's like they are glassy.
Well, yeah.
My friend said the other day shark eyes, and that it's kind of like a perfect. What he was trying to say was you can't see any white of the eye, but for some reason I read it as like glassy eyes, shark eyes, just like laser focus on not where they are, like not here, not present.
Something off, yeah.
And he looks like that like all day long.
Yeah, exactly. You're not drunk or nothing.
No. And he's
Like,
and he's trying to act normal. It's like he's putting on, like, trying to act. How do I act human?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
You're just
Yeah.
over. Yeah, but balance would help you combat that. Because if you're keeping a balance, you have to keep engaging on other things, other options, right? You have to, if you're balanced and you're not being completely like just focused on one thing, constantly saying yes to other things, right? Just trying, doing, experiencing different things, keeping that balance.
Yeah.
Even if you are that personality type, maybe you're constantly challenging yourself.
Yeah, lifestyle. I mean, you could go for anything. Like I feel like you go everything. Like your lifestyle, health. Like you can't overwork yourself. You could want to be healthy and go work all the time.
Yeah.
No, you just need a little balance where you do a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, just life and period. You don't just want to be a workout. Just work out all the time and not enjoy life. You want to enjoy it a little bit. So you may have a drink here, but you got to balance that.
Listen.
You may, work and then play. Just balance everything.
Yeah, my mind. Now I'm going to take us down a whole nother rabbit hole. So I don't even know if I should go there, but there is something to not being so strict. Like you say that, and I think of trainers, because how many personal trainers have I been around? And they just, the ones that are just like, here I meal prep for the week, and this is all I'm going to do, and I'm not going to strain. I don't have a drink, and I don't even touch a sip, and I've never done anything bad, and I don't try any of these things that are tempting. I just don't allow it. They're not. Honestly, like scientifically, and I only have a few cases that I've known in my past, but number one, they're miserable. They're miserable fucks. They're just awful. They're awful human beings. I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. But actually, I can't say that. It's wrong, because I'm about to give an example of someone who I totally thought was awesome, but he might have been a sex addict though. Like it was just a friend of mine. So he did have some sort of temptation. He never did anything bad, and he got cancer. And the doctor told him, your body is not fighting it because it's not used to fighting anything, because you've never had anything bad.
Yeah.
He'd never had alcohol. He'd never, and I was like, it was literally not, for me at the moment, I was like drinking every night, and I was like, this just makes me feel validated. Challenging my body.
I know exactly what you're saying, because I think about this a lot. I think part of that is some people are just predisposed to that, where they feel it already. Like as there's some people that can't never drink alcohol because when they did at like 18, it was the worst. It was something wrong.
I did. Me.
Well, I felt bad my first time drinking, but I'm saying
no, my parents used to like encourage sips on holidays and stuff, and they never locked anything. But if I had a sip from 15 is probably the first time I ever tasted anything. 14. And then all the way up till once I went to college, so 18. So I guess that's not that. But if I took a sip, I'd be like,
yeah. But I'm saying like even like they'll have to go to the hospital. You see what I'm saying? Like there's people that they drunk and they be like, oh man, it's so bad, I go to the hospital, and they get checked. It's like, oh, you don't need to be. Then they don't drink. A lot of people that don't drink, it was so bad, something else was wrong already. Like when we're like 70,
that's like genetic memory, right?
Right, when we're 70, we may get that. You know what I mean? Like some shit like that. Like
if their grandfather's grandfather had like dipped a little bit, not dipped, but like had drunk. Maybe their genes have just been like untainted for too long. There's no challenge in the gene line.
Possibly, but it's just all kind of problems. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's all kind of problems. I just feel like that could be a thing too. Yeah, but. That is, that's scary. You just hearing people, because you said that earlier. You was like, I think your dad's sister. He was like, I said, how she passed? And you said cancer from smoke, and I'm like, damn, how much did she smoke?
Yeah, she was
like 42. How much smoke does that?
From what I remember,
how much smoke in your lungs does that cause that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if she's like
my grandfather did too. So it was like predisposition in her genes.
Smoking.
Yeah, smoking. So that's why my dad's so anal about it.
Gotcha.
He will have cigars once in a while. Okay. He'll have cigar. He enjoys a cigar, but if he hates smoking. And when we were growing up, not only was it about him, it was about us. And it was the only time, like, he's not a protective dad. He's an awesome dad, but he's not someone who's like super protective. Like, don't come over, boy, and you're gonna take my daughter out. Well, let me see it. He's not that. But if somebody was smoking, he was like not about it. He was like, get us out of here. I'm not being around it. I'm not having my kids around it. Right. He almost got into a fight because some guy was smoking in a line at like an amusement park, and Kevin was with him. But I was like, you would not have won that fight, Dad. It was like some trailer park guy that was like, just probably
Whooped him
more,
up.
yeah, he would kicked his ass.
See, that scares me. It's like, what if you really, it's nothing you could do about it that's going to happen. So why not? Like, fuck it, I might as well enjoy whatever, you know what I mean? But it just happens, makes it faster.
Shit all the time. Because you could just get in a car and like get in an
accident. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so that's
get
what I'm saying.
murdered for
we
no
go back
reason.
To what we go back to?
Live your life, have fun. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I would just balance a little bit. Don't do it too much. Don't do it too
right.
Make
sure
less.
and just make sure to be
Everything is
present and
balanced,
enjoy your life.
That's all you need for like religion is balance. Like,
best,
this is my brain right here. That's all I need. Balance of this, balance of that.
Yeah.
In life, you have a cool ass system. Have you ever heard about goals versus systems? Have you heard that whole debate and that whole thing? So a lot of people do like set goals. Like we just passed New Year's, right? And we say, you will set this goal and all that. Most people fail. And what it is because they're just concentrating on the goal. They're not concentrating on the system to get the goal, which will take you even beyond the goal. Yeah. Because a lot of times, even if you set a goal and you get to the goal, you be like, you're not satisfied.
Shoot for the stars, right?
You know, you're like, oh, that wasn't all that, you know. Or if you're not close to the goal, you'll give up or something like that. So if you have a system, you start concentrating on systems instead of the goal. Right. This system will get me to that goal. You just do this every day. And you'll get there without even thinking about it.
The second you said it, I was like,
"Go!" You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And
the goal's an idea. A system is a practice.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like, I'm gonna play guitar for 30 minutes every night, and that's just like a doable system I can put into place.
Like, I'm gonna be famous.
Yeah, I'm gonna master it this year. I'm gonna master it this year. You know, and then it's like, oh, the year comes, you're like, next year. Right. But if you're like 30 minutes or even 20 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And same thing with saving money. I always just put a little away and start a business, but I gotta put the money away first. I'm just put this money away every
$2 a day.
3 years from now, I got so much money I can start this business or whatever. You know, it's just like a system versus goal. It's just what I think people are different because what it is, you have that goal and you'll go hard for like 2 weeks straight trying to get there. I'm gonna work out every day. I'll work out. Well, shit, I only lost 2 pounds. I give up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying I'm going to focus on working out 3 times a week, and that's it. That's all I gotta do. My life system is 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And then eventually, if you make that a habit, you're going to lose weight because it's constant. It's not something you're gonna give up on. It's just your life habit.
Yeah.
System life habit. So that's like the best ways to to go about things. I'm working on that right now.
When I start to get discouraged in terms of like losing weight, like especially right now, I go in like ebbs and flows, but it's been a heavy, what is that, peaks and valleys? I'm a heavy valley right now. My valley's deep. Ain't no valley. No. But I just stop thinking about it. I turn it off. Because there are times where I'm like weighing myself every morning and I'm like, I'm burning these many calories and doing all this and I'm eating all this thing. The thing that's annoying is I'm like, there's no movement, right? When you start seeing, sometimes, you know, I've been in times where you see the movement, you're doing the things. Right. But then there are sometimes for whatever reasons, maybe it's stress, maybe it's, who knows what it's related to, where there's just no movement and it's like the magic just isn't there. Even though you're doing the things, I just stop thinking about it. And then I go back to a reset weight. Like I have like a reset weight where it's not good, but it's not like just dehumanizing, you know? Especially when you're doing all the things. Yeah.
Well, if you lose it or gain it, I guess it ain't too bad. But if you're like consistent, I guess it's just like you won't even weigh yourself. You just keep doing these things and keep eating these things. And you would be where you want to be. You just want, you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah.
Strategy. Right.
I mean, you have to put it, if you're not where you want to be, then you have to put in place, you have to add something. Right. You have to add a game changer constantly with those sort of things. But
with me, like, my age definitely is going to change things too. So I'm just like
not ready to use it as an excuse. Not ready.
It's already there for me.
Also though, like I've been here before and I've been 10 years younger. So like I've been around this weight.
Weight wise, yeah.
Yeah. So I've done it before younger. And so I can't blame age. Cause like I got that big before.
Which is harder. It just makes it harder for you to lose it, I think.
I just don't want it.
That's the thing.
I mean, it was not easy before either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, ugh, is it because of that? It's like why every housewife is just like, I'm just gonna drink my calories and go crazy and lose my mind, but I'm fine.
But it wasn't.
How'd you find her though? Someone knew her?
Oh yeah, Mario sent it to me.
Stop it.
Yeah, because he was just saying, I forgot.
I mean, you've got to think of the layers of that risk. Billie Holiday was threatened all the time. I mean, she had the Hanging Tree song. What was she had another one. And anything, like any song that actually spoke about, slavery, shit she'd literally seen and grown up with. It was like, you better not. You're not coming in here. You can't sing here. We're gonna hang you outside. Blah blah blah. Can you imagine what she would have gone through? Yeah, Billie Holiday was beautiful, like this beautiful singer who sang hits and people loved her and was like, but also so tormented by that dichotomy. Yeah. And this one's just out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's it. Billie Holiday was in there in the other environment, like his white environment.
Yeah, I was going to say,
environment. It's not
a threat, and she's not a threat. Billie Holiday was like breaking through, just like Sam Cooke.
Yeah, so there was way more of this going on in underground. But it was, like I said, it was fucking whole houses. You can't get dirtier than the actual thing. So then you have music with it.
Would she play downstairs? Like she'd be like, tonight's headliner.
I'm sure, like all the underground. They had underground clubs. Like what is that? You know what I mean? So you don't get.
It was a barn. It was a barn in the South, like out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, even later that they had the comedy, dark comedy. I don't know what you would call it, but it was just like more raunchy. It wasn't like mainstream.
Yeah, and they shut it down. Yeah, who was that guy from? He's in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. But the real comedian, the white guy who kept getting arrested.
Which is what?
And that was the 50s.
He's getting arrested for what?
For talking about wives, not obeying their stupid stuff. It wasn't it's so uncontroversial now.
Okay.
What was that guy's name? God, I hate when I'm like, I want to get it right. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like I could imagine, I would love to go back in time and see these underground places. Cause I'm sure, and it was all new, like cuss words. You say the cuss words back to back. It's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? And then like, in the mainstream, it didn't come till like fucking 80s and stuff. Like even when you see Def Comedy Jam.
But were they even considered cuss words back then? People would hear you say like, Fleep a Florida bug. And it's like, what does that mean? But then later on, Fleep a Florida bug means go fuck yourself or whatever, right? Like when you're first making it up, nobody cares. It's not a big thing. That person's crazy and they say weird stuff, right?
I'm sure cuss words is like a.
Had to have been like an ebonics or whatever.
Nobody just say it and then it. You know what I mean? Like came from something else or whatever. But that is I do want to start looking at that now. Like when did they actually? F-U-C-K.
And also, like, what was the origin of it? How did that word come about? Just like you said, it may be manipulated from another word, or was like a manipulation of another word.
That's usually how it happens.
The technical term was
something you should be ashamed of. Like fuck, like if fuck wasn't a cuss word, and we could just always say it, it'd be an expression of being mad, right?
Yeah,
and we could just teach it to our kids. You know what I mean? And they would say it too, and nobody would think nothing bad about it, but we have it listed as a bad
or maybe
word.
Like one bad person started using it a lot. Like Napoleon just kept saying this one word. I don't know.
I gotta Google that. What the hell does that mean?
Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce was the comedian. He like started it all. He started just that whole oh my god. George Carlin kind of just assault on the English language, right? In the best way possible. As they saw it.
Yeah, so it says the Oxford English Dictionary states the ultimate etymology is uncertain, but that the word is probably
etymology. That's I've never heard of it. Etymology. Oh, okay, yeah.
Did I say that wrong?
So it's like the origins, but I just heard yeah.
Etymology? Did I say that wrong?
No, I think yeah, I've heard that word before.
It don't sound like a word I heard.
Yeah.
I was saying it wrong.
Etymology, right?
Yeah.
Is it ETI? Etymology?
ETY.
ETY, yeah. So the science of like origins.
Right.
I made that up.
Okay.
But I feel like it's true. We need to look up etymology now. I'm gonna do it. You read this.
But the word is probably cognate with a number of Germanic words with the meanings involving striking, rubbing, and having sex, or is derivative of the old French word that meant to have sex. So really,
to fuck. Something you hit it hard. You hit it hard.
So that's why it's a bad word, because it was sex.
Because you were like, and it was like to hit hard, something you like hard.
See, it shouldn't
hard
be a
sex.
bad word, right?
It was like a hard sex,
That shouldn't
right?
be a bad word.
It's something like rubbing hard.
Frickin', yeah.
Friction came from friction then.
Yeah. Well, no.
Frickin'?
Well, it's German though. So the F
Yeah.
word thought to come from the German word frickin', which means to strike or to hit.
So really, when you're saying
How's that a
freaking,
bad word?
when you're saying freaking as a substitution for the word fuck, it's actually a stronger word because it was the origins.
Right. Why should that be a bad word?
Right. Freaking is actually the bad one.
We should
Oh
just
my
say
God.
it's not a
Next
bad
time
word.
Shirley gives me shit, I'm like, oh yeah? Would you prefer frickin'? Because actually,
Frickin'.
frickin' Sie Deutsch.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, the study or origin of words. I was right. So,
Okay.
but I'm like, I totally made that up though. Just
Wow.
story of my life. I'm like, it sounds right though, and I feel like I got it from somewhere.
Yeah. So the Missouri is set to execute the first openly transgender person. Have you heard
What did
that?
they do? See, that shouldn't even
They
be
killed,
the title. Like, what did the person do?
It's the
And
first
like,
one.
what are
It's the
the
first
you
thing. It's
know?
pretty interesting. It's first.
No, totally. But they're trying to make it are trans people trying to make it an issue because it's really about the crime. Also,
no.
I mean, execution. We can always debate
Not
that.
saying anything. It's just saying Missouri set to execute first openly transgender death row inmate.
The only reason to have
So
that title,
there's more transgenders that's on death row. They're just not executing them.
right?
So-
Yeah. But what was the crime? Do we know?
Killing somebody. I think it was killing. Let's see, killing her. I don't know if it was her dude or it had to be her guy, right?
It's not even a crime. Okay. What did he do? Did he cheat? Just
Look at-
kidding.
look at-
Kidding.
that's a he too. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. Wait. Let's see the.
That's
person.
not that person in that commercial. That
Oh, this is all-
that's a man.
No,
Or
this is.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get in trouble for this right now because I was gonna say that's not.
Okay, that's not her.
Not a, yeah.
Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, that's not. It's a dude that went to jail then turned a bitch.
Wasted stab.
Hold on, no. Her ex-partner. Who was a male at the time. Okay, is McLaughlin a man or a woman at this point?
That's the
McLaughlin. Did McLaughlin identify as a male at this point?
this one. I'm sure.
Oh.
Right? Maybe. Oh, I know. During the crime. I'm sure.
Yeah, so did he go
Well,
to
they're both-
jail and then it get bitch kicked and turn into a
Oh,
woman
possibly.
in prison? And now they're saying
Well- I think.
no, McLaughlin is saying you. Amber McLaughlin, look that up.
That's what illness
Amber
is
McLaughlin, because I want to know.
beforehand. What was it? Well, obviously.
Oh, you're right, that was her. So and that looks like a mugshot. No. Yo, I
Yeah.
mean, she transitioned.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if that's news. It's like, okay, whatever. You kill somebody, you're on death row too. Good. But okay, so you didn't. You said you heard about the Andrew Tate thing. You know, he's in jail for sex trafficking now. You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, no, yeah. In like Germany,
Romania.
About to go.
But what happened? It was a girl that was mad about him and said he's holding people hostage. He's doing R. Kelly.
She already was put to death.
Who? Oh yeah. No, that's good. You see what I'm saying? I think somebody.
Oh, so she was male when she did it.
Oh, and changed in jail?
Yeah, clearly.
Who cares about that? Nobody want to hear that shit.
I'm sorry, but it's different.
Yeah, it's
That
different.
is a survival tactic.
Maybe she needed the pit. Maybe she needed to be a female.
And I'm sorry I said bitch tits, but it's just because
he didn't know how to handle
dynamics.
He didn't know how to handle who he was and killed her, huh? I don't know, like
maybe that was the added aggression towards it, but maybe he really.
Or she said
he was like Bruce Jenner, or Caitlyn Jenner,
or she said
it wrong.
You're acting like a transgender.
In his life is the problem.
She probably found out he was acting like a transgender and he got mad.
Yeah.
Embarrassed.
And then he goes to prison and finds his best life because he looks good. I'm sorry.
No, he does not. She does not.
It says then Scott is what it says. So known as
they do not.
Then known as Scott.
They?
Yeah, meaning like when he did the crime, he was known as Scott.
Okay, well, yeah.
Amber, and then turned into an Amber. I love that he picked Amber.
Who cares? That was not
Amber.
Story.
Such a good name.
So you said the story.
A prison transition.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like no. You got to give me like. But you're so right. Like he didn't have balance in his life, and he was forced to be a man, and he felt very overcome by this. See what it does.
Maybe that's what happened. All killers. Maybe Jeffrey Dahmer was really a woman.
He was homosexual. We know this, and he had no balance.
Oh, careful now. We don't want to say.
Don't we know this?
Know what?
That Jeffrey Dahmer was. He was.
He was homosexual, but I don't think that was a secret. That wasn't. He didn't hide it.
Yeah. I said we know this. Okay, and you said be careful. I was like, wait, is it not?
I was gonna say be careful because it almost sounds like you're saying people homosexual got like problems of killing.
I did not say that. I did not go there at all. If anybody discerned or took that from this, they're reaching.
Okay.
Go.
So you remember you talking about the guy in the office was shitting in people's drinks or pissing in people's drinks?
Yeah, giving them STDs and shit.
So then I told you the cop, he gave feces sandwich to homeless men. That's fucked up, right?
And you're a cop. I mean, it's just so weighted. What a weighted sentence. Was it his?
I mean, I'm guessing, unless he's got it from somebody else. But you're a cop, though.
Imagine the work, though. Also, just really.
You're a cop and doing stuff like that. What the fuck else are you doing?
Upholding the law.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible.
Look at that smile. Look at that shit-eating smile. Maybe he likes eating shit, and he thought they would.
Why is he smiling at his mugshot? Is his mugshot?
I don't know. That's probably his mugshot. That's probably his, like, I don't know.
He's mugshot. He giving shit sandwiches to people, man. You have a problem.
When was this?
Not too long ago. See here.
And how? I mean, obviously.
2 weeks ago. This post was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
How long was he doing it before it got reported?
Nobody ever knows. So you say who knows? She probably doing that shit and giving.
Number one. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna say this: the homeless people don't take my food. Like, don't take food. Not my food,
so
but like,
oh hell, that's shit. It's like
so
shit.
There's one hopeful thing in my mind is like they don't really like people's food anyway. Is from my experience.
I want to know who.
Not that I won't keep trying.
Did anybody eat it? Yes. If they was on some hardcore drugs, like
ate the whole thing. And they're like, I love you sandwiches. What? Seeing it now?
Had to be like, come on.
He's got the best sandwiches. They're like, the sound's off, but they see his picture. Oh, that's Mike. He got the best sandwiches. It's so hard to laugh at that because it's so disgusting.
Yeah, it's fucked up. One of our goals is to.
It's just so disgusting. Just even the thought of eating a shit sandwich is disgusting.
Well, you shouldn't smell it.
I mean,
you shouldn't be able to smell that shit unless he camouflaged it with other food.
Do we know?
I don't know.
There's no other food.
That'd be really messed up.
No. There's no other food.
He's really trying to
There is nothing else potent enough.
Because
there's nothing else potent enough.
I can see some kids do it as a joke. Be like, let's see if he eats the shit sandwich. But like, hell no, right? But you're a cop, a grown ass man.
I feel like even a kid would just like halfway through be like,
if he's gonna eat a shit sandwich, or you just
also homeless people.
What is that? What is wrong with you?
It's not your peers. You're supposed to be a person that's upholding the best standards. The best standards of humanity,
I'm sure he has
right?
Some good frat friends that did shit like that. Maybe frat friends, they did shit like that. I don't know. Because, frat parties.
Yeah, I want to know where he collected all his shit from.
I don't know.
He probably, how did he get found out? Did he ask somebody for their shit? How did he get found out? Or was it a homeless person? Who reported it?
I'm sure they did.
Like a social worker?
I'm sure the homeless person did. Motherfucker gave me a shit sandwich.
No. A shit sandwich. I'm not saying this isn't just like, proverbial or whatever.
I'm laughing, but it ain't funny.
No, it's hard to laugh at because it's just.
I'll play that old Mac scene.
On its face, it's disgusting, but the depth of the hypocrisy and just
that's messed up, man.
Basic horrid neglect for humanity is just
and then your police.
Awful. What was his sentence or what's going on? Like, what's happening? Is he just like on desk duty now?
I know, right? I mean, what kind of crime is that?
A slap on the hand, or like is that exactly?
Well,
he's like, is that against the law?
If you had a disease,
I'm feeding him.
It should be attempted murder. You have some disease, you can kill somebody, right? Over that shit sandwich. I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't even have to have a disease. Fecal matter, that's why, like, if somebody tips over a porta potty, there's some big ramifications. You could kill somebody because of disease. Why? Because shit carries diseases.
The dude that was dipping his balls in people's drinks.
I don't really know did we know the outcome of that? I mean, he was like in court.
He got slapped on the wrist, I thought.
But no. I think he got jail for life.
No, he ain't got jail for life.
Let's see. Wait, hold on. Janitor.
He ain't got jail for life for dipping your balls in drinks. I mean, it is bad, but damn, for life, we are fucking damn. That is police state for real. That is. I mean, it's fucked up, but I just say first of all, he's crazy. So you'd be like, something's wrong mentally with him. So I don't know. Would you do that to the police? Because he became a police officer. Yeah. How would they hire him if he's not normal? This dude's a janitor.
Incurable disease. He gave her herpes. Incurable disease.
What is it?
So what was this guy's name? I just need to find his face. Come on. Oh, Lucio Diaz. Named you. Lucio Diaz sentencing. Hey, he's like, they're talking, why can't I? Yeah, he's respectful. Is he stuck in there? He's like asking for help.
There's a way they get in there, and I could take that socket off, and last time I did it, one hopped out, and I just killed it. But
aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Because it's an incurable disease that could kill you. So this is what he's charged with, though. I don't know what he's gonna, because it just happened in October. You know these things; they play out forever.
Right.
I don't think we know yet. He's probably in prison in late September.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's what he's charged with. Okay, charged with indecent assault and aggravated assault, so both. So indecent assault and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I've never heard of indecent assault. Like, it's assault. Isn't it sort of an act like a double?
It's not decent for sure.
I mean, indecent assault is like
indecent part. Whatever.
I've never heard of that. It must be a Texas thing.
Indecent proposal.
Both charges are related to the same victim, so just one woman really took him to task. But who knows how many people were like trying to explain this to their husbands? Like, I swear to God, I never did anything. It was the janitor. Can you imagine? Like, nobody would believe you.
I feel like she really got a disease. I think she got a disease and blamed it on him after she found out.
She wasn't the only one. She's the only one that took him to
I'm saying the only one that got the disease.
No, she wasn't the only one. No, they had multiple. They had multiple people, and then also the lawyer.
Everybody's claiming they have a disease.
No, not everybody had a disease, but she wasn't the only one. There was at least two. Yeah, and those are the people that are reporting it, are the people that put it together, right? Because would you really even put that together?
You know what's scary?
She's just the crazy one that was able to put it together.
I always felt like there's people out there like that. Like if there's a person out there that with AIDS, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna give it to as many people as I can.
Well, yeah, it's
Isn't
just
that
like
scary?
it's the hurt people kind of thing, which is
That's
very
some
scary.
shit.
It's the same mentality, which is so hard for like in terms of like it's what has always made me so curious about the psychosis of human beings and interested in psychology because I don't have it. I know that I don't have that. If I'm hurt, I want to go out and make people feel the same thing. I just don't have it. I like clam up.
You gotta be hurt really bad and for a long period of time, I think, for you to do that.
Yeah, and then it's survival, right? I get that. I get that.
Anything another person could do, I
get
do
that.
believe that too. Like I feel like you're in that position, you can do the exact same fucking thing.
Or just be pushed it with whatever your markers are, whatever your motivation. Like, you know, I feel like every human is capable of getting to a certain point. Right? And it might be a different route, but same
your brain is
and
different.
Right. Which is scary. Yeah, man.
But mostly it's you know, to do them crazy things is gonna be really far out. Like it's not like everybody's doing this on a regular basis. So
where'd you see the shit sandwich thing? I did not even hear that.
Yeah.
It's on TYT. That was TYT.
Yeah, that was TYT, right. But okay. Anyway,
I want to know what he gets.
I'm gonna stop that right there because old videos or whatever never did it.
Of what?
Like just old infomercials.
I sent you them. I sent you that guy.
This is the one, right? Okay.
Remember that guy who was like, "Hey kids, how's your father?
Yeah.
Hey kids, what's your daddy doing? What's your daddy? What's your daddy name?"
Check this out. So I want to. I got a video up here about old infomercials I haven't seen, but I just saw the first little bit. I was like, we should watch that together.
Okay.
But Rapping for Jesus.
So this is real?
No, I'm going to show you. Yeah, those
are real. Or is it, because that was the
one
one I found was Funny or Die. So it was supposed to be a comedy thing.
No, all these are real commercials. So this right here
is
Rapping for Jesus. So I want to see what you think about this. Just see.
Like trying to get people more engaged in Christ?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They try like, we're going to try to reach
new angle.
Yeah, they got it. Okay, ready?
Gentlemen, welcome to the project.
Dude, I've never done an ice bath.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Don't like ice. I do like heat, maybe. I don't know. The Youth Outreach Program, Rapping for Jesus. See, they try to reach the youth. Look at this dude. Yeah. Look at in the back, though.
What is that? A cow?
That's a dude in the back. That was kind of tight.
Wait, and I have a big shake. Wait, go back.
You didn't hear. You're not listening.
Again, it's too
You're not listening. Listen.
Go all the way back. Let's do it again. Let's just start it. Let's reset this. It's worth it. I will shut up.
Christ is my nigga.
Who are you marketing to?
It's rap. I want to hear rap.
If he plays keyboard.
He's gonna. He gets the earphones. That's how we look. I think it was back in the day. Hey, that was kind of tight. It was a black dude. It'd be tight. Hold on. Hey. Oh, so it was the 90s. He said something about Notorious Big.
No,
so
like
this is the 90s.
No white guy wrote this. Is that right? You need to post this.
Son of the original Jew.
He is the original too. Yeah.
Oh man.
You know they had crazy sex that night.
I said we did that.
Who popped it? Is that still weed in the background with the
smoke? I don't know. I'm not sure. Freestyler. They was.
The janitor wrote that shit.
They was cute and gullible for whoever wrote that for them. That was cool. Hey, that is funny. Hey, so that was, you could do that now. I don't think that was she said like the Notorious B.I.G. So that was actually 90s. I thought it was right B.I.G. I thought it was 80s. So that's actually somebody did that before like social media and shit. I think.
How? How was not
that would have been viral way back then.
No, there was flooded after that with the homies. The homies came through. Bro,
yeah,
it was not
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
It was offensive as heck.
Hey, so okay.
But it was not bad. They did not write it. He was not freestyling. Oh my God, that's amazing. There's no way. There's no way that like 2 in the morning only. 2 in the morning only. Right. On like the BBC. Local channel.
So have you ever heard of these? Are like old stuff. The Ghetto Crip Preacher.
Did he get shot? Because you can't own that. He better be a Crip. He better be a Crip.
No.
I mean, Ghetto Crip, isn't that also just sort of like?
Nah, he's banging. He's crazy. You know, he ain't like crazy, but it's, you know, he's actually been going for a while, but I don't see him no more. Oh, compilation. Let me go to that one. This is better. This shit is funny. So we go to, I think you have some stuff too. We'll go to this after this. Well, look, check this out. Spirit of Truth. One man, one show. One man, one show. Spirit of Truth. How can you deny it's truth though? You know what I'm saying? It's truth. That's it. He playing the mystical. Look at this dude. Look.
This looks like the guy who thought he was black. The guy who was like the tanning thing. That's his dad.
Look, he had the number. This is back in the day. Yes. Yeah, this is real thing. He had this. No, of course. Of course. He was going on live for a while though. Like he had a show for real on TV.
I thought that was gonna be a gun. What was that? A Bible? He's reading from the Bible. Could you imagine if someone thought that was the Bible?
All right.
God jumped out. Why is that a picture in the background? While he's there. He's a prophet. Yeah.
He's a prophet. He's smoking a blunt, drinking.
Can you imagine his
fuck your thoughts. He said. Fuck your thoughts.
His hair.
Damn.
Fluctuating. He likes that guy.
Huh.
B.
Hey, this dude.
Oh my God,
I'm
Eddie
telling you.
Murphy. Why did Eddie Murphy not do his Super Bowl?
Hey, no, he got some
Eddie
shit.
Murphy's buckwheat doing. Because he's like, do you think he really believes in God?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't believe it. I think most people do.
Or do you think he was just like, how can I get on TV?
I'm just be gangster. I think he was a little crazy, so just put the gangster in it. Yeah, ain't that like most people crazy.
But he's listening, right? If he was on it for a while and have all these hairstyles, I mean, his hair.
I actually will watch this. It's so entertaining. Fuck, I wish he was back on. This shit is crazy.
Dude, in downtown LA. If anybody out there has ever like saw this guy in his heyday, like somebody who lived in downtown LA, like early 90s, let's say, and saw it like these, you know, this is like late night. Channel 4, like just whatever the channel was that, like, I know this channel, like every TV with no cable has this channel because it's the one that comes through where like anything goes.
Hey, somebody, you gotta reach somebody with that.
Back in like the 90s, early 2000s.
That shit.
If anybody saw this guy.
Oh, he was like, he used to be crip walking on there and shit.
No.
You gotta watch the whole thing because this is like not doing it justice.
John
Like
Beatty's crip walking?
All
Yo,
that,
is
man.
he still alive? He's gotta be still alive. He's not that old.
Man, he should be famous.
Where are you now?
Look,
We need a where are you now?
Reverend X. Here we go. Let's watch this one.
Where'd you get that shirt?
That's his name, Reverend X?
Reverend X, yeah.
Shout out.
So he put, look at this one.
Willie, like, he's doing a Weird Al?
He reads, huh?
He toned it down.
That's just the beginning. That was the clips, boy.
No, look at his outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he toned it down.
He changed.
People kept listening. He was like, I guess I gotta.
Well, he changed it up every one. I don't know which one this is, but I'm sure.
It's more subliminal.
Disobedient to parents. I like that one. Just throw that to the kids. Shit.
The Bible.
We try to control some shit.
Honor thy mother and thy father. Yeah, I tell you, it's subliminal. Like, he's still in there. He's still there. But
Yeah, his interpretation.
They were like, yo, Freddie, you gotta
Interpretation.
tone it down. You gotta tone it down. Put a mountain in the background. Put a mountain.
Right. We gotta talk, make it seem like it's good. You got the cane.
These graphics, though.
Right. Look at
Where did the pink come from?
Right.
Where
Right. I think he had a,
also a wizard?
yeah, he had a cane. Look, he
Somebody beat his ass. He got beat up.
look. He playing pot. He playing pocket church.
Okay. Oh. Yes. Yo.
Oh man.
So is that the real crip walk?
Yeah, yeah.
My girlfriend's version.
Yeah, no, that's the real thing. He you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he crossed the shit out or not, but that's probably the real shit.
Yeah. I can show you.
Yeah, no, the people that doing that shit now is just
Yo, my girlfriend
one
was doing
part
it
of.
all over New York City nightclubs, and I think,
Yeah.
and
I mean-
you get shot for that, and I'm like, luckily, obviously, you're really looking bad. I'll tell you right now.
Yes, look.
Luckily, we were on good, so no one,
Yeah.
no one was offended.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The
They
white
all-
girl.
Yeah, right, too white, but it looks stupid though. It's like, come on,
Oh my god, her.
stop it.
I learned it from her, so I'm sure obviously
Yeah,
it works.
no, nobody. Was, I mean, I guess the newer generation be liking shit like that. Come on. Right, look at that. No, that's just crazy. Reverend X. Hey, all right. So look, okay, we got.
That's actually a good name. That's a good name. Like
Well,
Malcolm X,
well,
Pat X. There's just about Reverend X is a good trademark for him to come out on. So
that's what I'm saying. In a Christian environment too, you put the X on it. That's
Dude.
he was
And his
was
resume,
taken.
like, yo, I've
So
been
who-
on the
I don't know who
airwaves for
wrote
this
it.
many years.
Yeah, right. I don't know who wrote it, but they thought about that whole thing and had a whole show on it for a minute.
You don't think he just got up there, really wrote it? You're acting like there was a script. Like he was, even if somebody did write it, he was
a real TV
off
show.
script.
You have to have a script. No, we'll just let him do his part, but he.
No, I think back in the day you paid like some money and they just like let you do it.
Well, who's putting the video on him? You know what I mean?
You give the video to the channel.
No.
Right?
I'm doing the camera, right?
Yeah.
Like there's other people in the background that's working.
I mean, really, you're giving him a lot of credit on his basic
They
video.
have cell phones back then. Like
ransom videos I made with just a tripod.
No, that was clear though. The light, but the light is good and everything. I'm sure.
His basement, his mama basement.
It wasn't that good. He can't be on TV. Nobody was on TV like
this
that.
one. No. With the suit, that was an upgrade. Like that was a stage. That was straight up. Like, but his original ones.
No, that was very good. I mean, it's just they had green screen.
That's why I feel like he couldn't have been that crazy because the execution alone takes some sanity.
Right, but they didn't have green screen in the 80s that easy. So you really had to have like somebody in the back doing some stuff.
Well, they had like standard display screens, like "Happy Birthday" would go across, like all.
Right.
So they did have some standard ones, and in my mom's camcorder, I don't even think like we barely ever used it. There was like one time I started playing with it, and I was like, "Oh, look at this!"
Yeah, you're talking about the seawalk here. The white girl trying to do the seawalk.
Check your sperm count.
The seawalk. You don't even want to say it.
Yeah. That's what it's saying right here.
Upstairs.
No, I mean people. Oh, what? That's not a white girl.
That's OT Genesis. So
That's not even it.
So he always do it. He always do it all the time. So I guess they try to say a white girl schooled him, which is hilarious.
It's like a class because he's making me kind of break it down. Yeah, she would just do this. I couldn't even do it now. I want to.
Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it?
Well, I would do what we used to do.
We're gonna blow it. Hey, let's see. Let me see if we can. Hold on. No, that's gonna blow up tonight. In a row.
What she would do? No, let me just show you what she would do.
Hold on. How can we? Oh.
Here,
There we go.
the camera.
Go here. Oh, look.
Can you see my feet?
Check. Oh.
Wait, you see my feet? Now do you see my feet?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Let's go.
That's it. You didn't do what we
Yeah,
did.
the hop is similar, but you ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Hey, Deborah does the crib walk. We gonna put that on this.
It's more like, this was all I saw, you know, I got one to do it.
Okay, that's it. Hey, we don't condone no gang banging or violence. Just let y'all know. That's for suckers, man. But that shit's funny.
I'm just the fun tea.
Hey, look at so. The fun tea.
Fun tea does the first walk.
Yeah.
Don't come find me.
Yeah.
But seriously, I'd be dressed like her in the red. And doing
So
it.
you missed her doing whatever she was doing. Let me see. She wasn't doing. She was just bouncing it, bouncing. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was me too. Oh, I had video of me doing that.
That's all she doing. We're gonna watch that.
Beyonce bounce bounce.
Oh, okay.
Yo, her knees.
Wait.
I'll feel more later.
Oh, school by woman in here. Okay, I thought she was doing the walk. Okay, good. She was fine.
Hit somebody.
All right.
Might do himself. Look at the guy. He's like, boop.
Politically incorrect. Let's see if we can figure out.
Countdown. Redflix? Is that the product?
Guess who made it, I guess? Where were you 50 years ago?
Look at the text. Is it really an old commercial?
Well, this is just whoever presented it. They're going to put them all together.
Okay, so this is the build-up.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even play that part out. This flat tire needs a man.
There's no man. Good year. Fuck you, Goodyear.
They're still in business.
Wait, a tire and a tire. So it's like how to repair your tire.
No, they have they have those now. Like if you get a flat, it'll still go, still roll. It's like an extra thread in there.
Oh.
No, without even changing it. Cool. The Kool-Aid commercial?
Why was Kool-Aid a nation that here?
Come on. The Kool-Aid was pretty big back then.
Rocks away. It's an American commercial, right?
All right, that's kind of weird. So it's just
And they're marketing to Asian people?
Yeah, that's just weird. Did they didn't
You know
invent
they
it?
did the eyes earlier?
Yeah, the eyes. Yeah, right. Pretty cool. Wait.
I'm in rated 10 later tonight. Look at the movie called 10. Miles. Is this for smoking? Okay. Here's tobacco.
Tobacco makes your voice.
Good.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Mild and juicy. Damn. Can be good. That's why people was dying earlier. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people was chewing tobacco, smoking like crazy, like natural tobacco, no filter.
Yeah, there was no limits. All marketing on it. Like
Flintstones.
since the 20s.
Right.
It will make you look cool.
Right. That's
You wanna be
crazy.
cool?
Right.
Do you want to be like a sexy woman? Seductive? Every single person.
Let's go run back. Dang, cartoons with smoking cigarettes for real.
You better gotten money from that.
I'm sure they was probably renting the commercials. Like they had money.
Yeah, the
from
next
that.
commercial after the commercial break,
Smoke commercial.
it ain't Camel.
This is in the cartoon. That's crazy.
Somebody got to kick back. Around back.
In the commercial.
The cartoon.
I mean the cartoon.
It actually probably was a commercial. You know, but it wasn't.
With the cartoons?
Yeah, no, like it wasn't in the. Because I watched a lot of Flintstones. I never saw shit like that. I bet you.
What's that? Why would they even? Or maybe at the beginning of the show or something?
Rights too. Yeah. Like Flintstone made that commercial for them. Still a sickness.
Right. People, kids are gonna see it.
It's just like the jewels being a unicorn flavored and popcorn and.
My boss still haven't asked me to lunch.
I love her.
That was me too. So what do you expect if you grew up?
Go back.
Look.
Sorry.
Look, if this is my example. Like, if you grew up in this era, should you give like Weinstein and them a pass, Bill Cosby? This is what they were fucking showing.
No.
For the boss stuff.
Drugging, not
the drugging, but Weinstein.
Yeah, it's still not their choice.
He didn't drug them.
None of them wanted to be there. She's trying to do it. That do you boo, and your boss, he wants to do you boo, but no to the.
They were just trying to meet him in the hotel.
Yeah, like,
okay, I'm not gonna go into this, but yeah.
If they're two consenting adults, do whatever the hell you want.
No, well, okay. I'm not gonna go
You
there,
think
but
asking
anyway.
the lunch was getting a raise?
No, they were getting asked to your hotel room is you're trying to get on. You're trying to get in the industry because this guy got the power.
Yeah, the women that like went to the hotel, like knowing what time it was, cool.
And they weren't the only ones, people that didn't say nothing because they actually probably made it.
But like the ones that were like, no, I'm uncomfortable, I don't want to do this.
They were me too, though.
Because they were clearly. Hold on, stop. I need to see yours. I need to see yours.
Okay.
Give me life right now. Who's telling her to do things? Like, I want to know at the beginning of this commercial. The whole concept is fascinating.
My boss
Still hasn't asked me to lunch.
What the hell?
It's a scent. It's a perspiration scent is what they're selling.
But that is terrible.
I've been as womanly as possible.
Nowadays, you can't say that. Even though you can be attracted to your boss, but you can't say no shit. You can't do no shit like that nowadays. You Me Too instantaneous. You're even if you as a woman said it, they'll be like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah. They could have said anything else. They went for the boss. They went for the
Who wrote it?
men.
Possibly.
That's what men thought every secretary wanted to like them.
Well, there probably was a lot of secretaries that wanted to. You want the
That's
guy
why
with the
men thought
money, though.
Every secretary wants it.
I mean, back it's just a new.
Copies of your sister. It's simple. Like,
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that the guys that were in that era.
fresh perked. Fresh.
That's kind of
perked.
crazy.
Fresh perked.
Is that what it?
It's just
Is that
the,
perked?
the word perked.
That does not sound good.
Scented perked. Like. It's
Posers.
what is fresh perked?
Not sure.
It just
Perked.
sounds direct to me.
Oh, okay. What? It's addictive. Jeez.
Really big job.
And cups, dozens of extra cups of the coffee with that warm bean flavor. Warm bean flavor, because it's made coffee beans still warm from roasting. That's why new Instant Maxwell House is the freshest tasting coffee again. So to make sure you've always got plenty of coffee for the man in your house, get the new giant.
For the man in your house.
You won't have to run.
You're making a copy, bitch.
Yeah, there's no commercials like that at all, right? Like the typical, like the woman in the kitchen. There's nothing like that. That's crazy. What's next, though? Like, what are we gonna do next? Is it still stuff like that? I don't, like that. We're gonna be like 20 years from now. That shit is so politically incorrect. From
The
what we
real
saw.
sad thing to me, though, is like, even to those standards, we are the most, like, not most, but we are one of the few furthest advanced countries in terms of equality and respect, even to the 50s.
challenging those
if you
old beliefs.
think about like the rest of this world and how they treat women,
They still have
those
commercials like
standards
that. Right.
is good.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
I mean, there's no rack. Sorry,
Right.
nothing on your head. We're not telling you that you can't
What's this-
wear
what's your-
certain
well,
things.
so
That
this-
you'll
okay.
die if you wear certain things or show your hair. I mean,
Right.
it's just like this is still as sickening as it is.
So
We sit on our,
Yeah, it seems like back then they're controlling the environment, trying to control it in a certain way they want it. Now it's like put anything out there to there's freedom. It's freedom. Like don't even stop at any family values, nothing. Like just put it all out there.
I think the thing is education.
Which I think is freedom. Is good,
I want to say the problem, but it's not the problem. It's the beauty of education and the beauty, and that is the one thing that social media and the internet has expanded and given an opportunity to places in the world that wouldn't have it otherwise. There are still obviously tons of places that don't have it and are lacking and it's terrible. Just knowledge, because what happened here is this was marketing at its best and this was mind manipulation at its best, because every woman sees this and is like, I don't even know I needed to be in the kitchen and have coffee before my husband, but now I will never run out because this is a thing.
Right.
Like, even if it was never on your radar, it's now on your radar. You're going to go get that big jar because you just don't ever want, it's convenient to not run out. And now I need to be in the kitchen and I need to make, like, it's just telling you subliminally what you need to do to be a good wife.
Right. Now, who and then who's the victim of all this? Because, you can say the man made the commercial, right? But then you say that the new generation of men saw that. So are they at fault?
Right, for expecting your wife to be making the coffee. Yeah.
Right. And that's why
I think both are victimized. Mind manipulation. But
it's
all marketing, and it's all about just the way that, so these companies were like, how do we control and make sure, but how do we, it's about fear. How do you manipulate people? It's by fear, right? Fear of lack, fear of not having, fear. So on the smallest scale, it's like the fear of running out. And you could do it to the secretary who's up in the morning.
Well, it's just how they said it, because they say politically, it's how they said it, because there are people that, if you're a secretary, you want to make sure your boss is happy.
I'm trying to think of a commercial back in the day that would hit the same. That's a man, because who did the grocery shopping? That's what it is. I was trying to figure out where they were going with this. Who does the grocery shopping? The woman back then, because the man was at work and the woman was at home. Right? So they needed to hit to the woman. They needed to get to her heart, her brain.
And the guy would buy it too.
Because try to imagine just a man waking up in the morning and making his coffee and hating that he ran out. And then going to the store after work to pick up, because it didn't happen. It's not the same. It didn't have the same effect.
But then somebody was trying to structure it in that way. That was good American value.
Good marketing, because
back to them back then, it was
guess what every woman grabbed? That big jar. Right? You don't want to hear the bullshit. I didn't have any coffee this morning.
So now you can't do a commercial like that because it's politically incorrect. But I feel like there are some people that will still love that.
How many palm olive commercials at Palm Olive have you seen with a man in it washing dishes?
Yeah, I don't even know dishwasher commercial. I think
none.
Yeah.
So they still do it. Still done.
Well, but they're just not. They're not saying it.
They're not like, honeys, it's for the man.
Oh, really?
Look up a Palm Olive commercial.
There's no guy washing dishes. I gotta look that up now because
there might be literally recently. I might have seen one of a guy being like, "I'm going to do it for her," but I don't know. I might have made that up. Every time I think of a girl, of a dishwasher commercial, someone in front of a dishwasher,
a woman,
100% of my mind. Now I'm trying to trick my mind to thinking maybe we've made some progressive shit.
Nothing pops up.
We should literally make that the goal for next time. Try to find one.
Right. Yeah, that didn't pop up, but what did pop up is racism in the Chinese laundry detergent advertisement.
Laundry detergent, what?
Advertisement. I just want to
Oh,
see
yeah, all day long, I'm
Okay,
sure.
let's see
They
this.
don't care. What, he got like a loofah? Oh, because he's the painter? Is he the painter? Does he come out white?
it. I was gonna say, please don't. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible.
I did not.
That's awful.
I saw it coming. Wait.
That's terrible. Wait, is this a commercial?
He's a BTS now.
Oh, that is terrible. Oh my God, no. Shit. That was bad. You know,
I don't have any words. I don't have any words for
See, a
that.
lot of people think
I'm not
other
gonna
people be racist, boy. They be racist on another level where they don't even. It's not. They don't even know they racist with it. That is.
This just now reminds
terrible, right?
They have no. There's no limit. There's no line. There's no line.
Just using a regular Asian dude, I guess, because you know what it was? They couldn't see the white marks on the face.
But now she wanted him. She wanted him. He's the
that's
same dude,
terrible.
right? But he's just white. He's just
No.
because
no.
he was like offensive before, and I was
Hell
like,
no.
I was with the commercial until she put him in there, and then I realized what was gonna happen.
But you see the marks of the shit on his face.
He was a painter. It was like the
Oh.
painter tried to hit on her, and then she threw him in the wash, and then I realized what was about to happen. That's when I got it, and I was like, you know, he's kind of an aggressive guy, and he's just like painting her house. I'm with her being a little sassy, and then I was like, oh no. Then I got it,
I truly felt
and
like
I was immediately.
you know what? I truly felt like the people that made the commercials like we need a black guy so it'll show the paint or show on the face, right? And then what we, you know,
This one was deeper than that.
Oh yeah, that was
This
yeah, that was
purpose.
I have no idea.
It was like, I'm working on your house, and then I'm gonna hit on you,
That's
which I was
crazy.
like, okay, I get why she wants to beat him up.
Wow.
And then I was like, if he comes out white right now,
I'm
I'm out. Like,
that's it.
dude, it reminds me. So I just watched this Joe Rogan episode about
Yeah.
cobalt. Have you seen that one?
The what?
So the Joe Rogan podcast talks about this guy came on and he talked about cobalt. Just the cobalt industry. Cobalt's in every rechargeable battery. So
Okay.
any rechargeable battery uses cobalt. There might be other ways to do it, but we're not even interested in it because we know cobalt works. So we really haven't like investigated other things. And it's a Chinese market. So we obviously buy into it because we need it for all the things that we create. We need cobalt,
Right.
but it's by and large run by China. They're like they infiltrated the Congo and are running these cobalt. It's like cobalt mining facilities, areas, designated areas, and they're just horrific. They're horrific on people. They just have no limits in terms of human rights and in terms of how they treat people. People are not people to them. What? What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so messed up with these next commercials.
What is that? Yeah, anyway, we'll
It's
talk about that later. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Is that what? I've seen this live.
Oh no.
You
Wait,
played
so-
we watched this.
No, I never
played
watched
again.
this.
I've seen this one.
Never seen it. And it says the whitening of Asia. And it says racist.
Yes, I've seen this
Thai
one.
TV commercial. This dude
I
was
can't remember it,
climbing
but
the pole.
yeah. I remember
my
being like,
God,
"What is gonna
wait.
happen here?" And then yeah. I
know
do
what's
remember
gonna
seeing
happen?
this. I don't remember it all, but
So look. Okay. Here you go.
in Thailand, the act of shimmying up trees to collect coconuts is a practice usually associated with monkeys. Oh
Right.
God! who have
Okay,
been
so
trained to do
right, so
with their own
let's
actions.
let's watch this then. Oh my gosh.
I remember.
Oop, let me turn it down. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black dude. Come on, dog. No. Stop it. Stop. Oh Oh no! Even if she's happy, that's terrible. She gonna think, oh, oh, wait. Are they showing racism? Like, what happened? Oh, we got a whole bunch of balloons.
Get a balloon for my thing? What are you laying on? Cigarette? Cigarette?
Appearance can be deceiving.
Don't just look at Twin Lotus herbal toothpaste. Don't just look at the what? Don't just look at the what? What did it say?
Toothpaste.
I don't know, whatever it said.
It's about toothpaste.
Yeah.
No, it said what? So
The color yellow and white.
what the hell? Okay, I'm confused. Oh my gosh! I'm see, I'm boggled on the races. They got like tricky races. I don't know what the hell what just happened. Damn. Okay. All right. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Okay, next one. They have a serve. Over like thousands of years, baby. The fuck?
It's 10 million weeks.
Oh, 10 million weeks?
That's what it said. 10.4 million weeks.
Oh.
ยินดีด้วยที่คุณเกิดเป็นมนุษย์เบอรีนาแอลกลูตาเบอร์รี่พลัสมีกลูตาไทโอน250 มิลลิกรัม
Does it make you? The product, it looks really dangerous. Like, what's happening?
Okay.
I want to be tan. Okay. Okay, he's like way old and they're really young, right?
Why UV has a value of real pearls? But basically, staying white is the racist, politically incorrect part. Okay.
It's always been a thing. What they so geisha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it's like you don't have to work.
So they're like racist naturally, huh?
If you're not out in the sun, you're not working. You don't have to work, so you're privileged, and that's the idea behind it.
Look, 3D skin Scottish. What the? Okay, so they're just trying to show racism. Oh no! Oh, they're showing what happened. Oh, they're showing the the little racism they be having, like.
If you saw someone
They were trying to get light.
Okay, but like
now they're trying to get 10. Like what the fuck is that?
When you be like they're dying.
Okay, the medium culture influence culture, yes. The media just fresh culture. Okay. No.
100%. Like
both. A little bit of both. It's like if you start a fire, you can throw more wood in the fire to keep it going. Yes, you got both. You know what I mean?
I feel like every idea, right?
Yes. Oh, so this is the one we saw, and then this is on an actual.
I think you should be to a successful infiltration, but like an idea.
Look, they show this is on like U.S. TV commercial news channel though, showing the racism with Jordan though.
I'm really surprised they even did a segment. I'm glad they didn't.
Most racist logic so ever. Watch for black man. You know, okay. Obviously.
Oh,
Yeah. It's unconscious.
so it came from an Italian.
Right. But it's
It came from an
unconscious.
Italian
shit.
commercial. Now I want to see the original.
Yeah, original Italian commercial?
Yeah, it said they stole the idea from an Italian commercial, and it
Yeah.
sounded like the guy couldn't even say
Yeah,
the
they don't
Italian
even
commercial.
know-
It
they
sounded
don't
like the
even
Italian
know
commercial
it.
might be worse. He was like, "Well, I don't even want to."
Right. They don't even know.
How can it be worse?
It's crazy that people can't see
God.
what their
Okay.
unconscious is thinking.
I definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before it happens. That's all that's happening.
I'm like a pumpkin. I'm like, I've got to hit the road before really my eyes give out.
Wait, I remember that one too. I don't think that's the
Does it
one.
come up? Italian washing machine commercial? No.
It's a washing machine thing?
Yeah, washing machine commercial. What'd you put in? I mean, that one came up. What did that one say? What's that one's tagline? The Asian one.
Which one?
Third down. That's the one. The third down. No, one up.
We
There.
saw this one.
Yeah. So what's that title? What is it
Oh,
called?
racism in Chinese.
So
okay.
racism in an Italy washing machine. I don't know. Like whatever that search was, but for Italian version, like I'm surprised.
Here you go. Oh, here. Okay, so teens react to racist Chinese commercial.
I want to see the original.
So they're gonna show both. of them.
Original Italian version of the racist Chinese
Here you go.
commercial. Like what?
No. Huh. Racism.
Original Italian.
They're gonna do both of you.
If you Walmart, you know that with everyday low prices.
A rip off of Italian commercial. Yeah.
It's a
So
rip
show
off.
me-
Oh, it's the same
so
thing.
show me
man.
yeah. So show me the Italian one.
A little better.
Yeah, it's right here. It's on Reddit. So where's the? Oh, here we go. Okay, here's the original. Well, so COLO. If you type, is that it?
What?
So
Say it
COLOR. ERIA. Italiana. ITALIANA 2. I think it might be. Oh my God! There's also a Czech version. Okay, yeah, this
one?
Okay,
Oh no! Wait, that's not a black guy.
no, next, go down. That one. So the yellow.
This one?
Yeah, whatever the yellow background. Those two.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, he's watching a black magazine.
What are you doing?
Wait, what's a black magazine? Wait. Oh, this is really racist.
So is she gonna make him black? He's gonna make him. Yeah, wait. What tiny that thing is. What is spaghetti? Spaghetti.
Oh, she gonna be black.
I like this one. He comes out with attitude.
I'm okay. Oh no. What? So that's been funny though. That wasn't like a real commercial. I don't. So it was first one a real commercial because I don't know.
The diaper butt.
Hilarious. I don't think that was a real. What was the real one?
That was it. That's it. It's literally from the website.
So the Asian one was just a spoof. It wasn't a
No.
real
The
commercial?
Asian one was real. It was a take on that one. But it was way worse.
Well, yeah, they mixed it up wrong. It was just totally. It
Way
wasn't a take
worse
on that.
than-
It wasn't a take on that. It was totally
The
different.
Italian one, I'm like,
Wow, that is.
but all the news reports were they not making it sound like the Italian one was just like way
right,
worse.
racism.
It's
Right.
just like it's the best of both worlds. Like that's what you get. You're gonna get a man now, and you're gonna get what girls want, not what you want, right?
No, here it goes. This is the real one. That's why it makes sense if it's a female. Here it goes.
I don't think this is real.
Yeah, no, this was the one because when I showed it, it's showing. Look,
This might be the Czech one. Is this Czech?
same way, same music, everything. It's the same thing. That makes sense. I think they did the other one. They did the other one after this one, I'm sure. Coloria. Narrow. It don't say negro, it say narrow.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm okay with that. Like, that's not a racist. That's actually kind of cool. All right.
We stop there.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
This has been the Midnight Rabbit.